Hey everyone, welcome back to Effect4You channel. Today, we are going to create new collection sales promo, like this. So let's get started. As usual, first we need to create a new composition, and this is our main comp. Then create a new solid layer. This is our background layer. Select the layer and search Fill Effect. And change the color according to your choice. Now select Ellipse tool and create a circle like this. Stroke color none, and add fill color according to your choice. Now select shape layer and search fast blur effect, and increase the blurriness. Now go to main comp and create a new composition. This is our line comp. Now create a new solid layer. Width and height around 3000 pixels. Select the layer and search fractal noise effect. Contrast 400. And brightness -100. Open transform and uncheck uniform scaling. Now width around 20. And height 3000. Here you can see. Now we need to animate the evolution, so hold Alt key, and click on stopwatch icon. And type time multiply by 800. Perfect. Now again select the layer and search polar coordinates effect. Type of conversion, rect to polar. And interpolation 100%. And move the center point right side of the comp. Now we need to animate the scale, so hit S for scale, go to around 20 frame forward, and add a keyframe, then go to first frame, and change the scale 0%, select both keyframes and easy ease them, and make your graph like this. Cool. Now go to main comp, and drag the line comp into the timeline. Change layer mode screen. Also decrease the opacity around 30%. Perfect. Now select the layer, then select Ellipse tool, and create a circle like this. Check inverted to the mask. And increase mask feather. Now create a new composition. Width and height 700 pixel. This is our plus element comp. Select text tool and type plus sign, and rotate the layer around -45 degree. Now we need to animate this, so go to few frame forward, and add a keyframe on scale. Then go to first frame and change the scale 0%. Select both keyframe and easy ease them. And make your graph like this. Perfect. Now we need to animate the opacity also, so go to first frame and add a keyframe on opacity, and change opacity 0%. Then go to 3 to 4 frame forward and change the opacity 100%. Randomly change the opacity every 3 to 4 frame forward, and increase the opacity 100% on last keyframe. Select all keyframe, right click, and select toggle hold keyframe. You can adjust the keyframe according to you. Perfect. Now duplicate the layer, and turn off foreground text color. And set stroke color black. Adjust the top layer a little bit. And move the layer few frame forward. Now go to main comp and drag plus comp into the timeline. You can increase the size little bit. And adjust into the comp. Now duplicate the layer, and move top side of the comp and resize it. Then again duplicate the layer and move bottom side of the comp and resize it little bit. Move all three layers few frame forward, and also offset the layer. Perfect, it's look good to me. Now create a new composition, 1200 by 1200. This is our placeholder 1 comp. Drag your image into the timeline and resize according to the comp. Now again create a new comp. 1920 by 1080, I call this brush comp. Drag brush footage into the timeline. Now again create a new comp. 1200 by 1200, I call this media 1 comp. Now drag placeholder 1 and brush comp into the timeline. Move placeholder below to brush layer. And change track matte luma matte. Here you can see, now select placeholder and search tint effect. Then search unsharp mask effect. Increase amount 70. And radius 5. Now select both layer and duplicate them, and move few frame forward. Then select top placeholder layer and delete tint effect. Now you can see how it is look. Cool. Now go to main comp and drag media 1 comp into the timeline, and adjust right side of the comp. We need to apply the posterize expression on position and rotation, so hold Alt key and click on stopwatch icon, and type the expression. Copy the expression, and apply to the rotation. You can also change the wiggle amount. Perfect. Now we need to create shadow, so select ellipse tool, and create a shape like this. Then search fast blur effect. And increase the blurriness. And also decrease the opacity. We also animate the opacity. Go to first frame and add a keyframe on opacity, and opacity amount 0%. Then go to few frame forward and change opacity amount 40%. Also move the layer when product start to visible. Also move the layer below to media layer. Now create some more element, so select polygon tool, and create a triangle. Open Polystar. Then Polystar path. And outer roundness 0%. Fill color none. And increase the stroke. You can also change the stroke color. Now go to first frame, hit S for scale, and add keyframe and change scale 0%. Then go to view frame forward and change the stroke 100%. Select both keyframes and ease them. And make your graph like this. We also need to animate rotation. Hit R for rotation, hold Alt key and click on stopwatch icon, and type time into 30. Perfect. Now duplicate the layer, and adjust other side of the comp. You can decrease the size little bit. Also change the rotation in negative direction. Cool. Now we need to add our text here, so create a new composition. This is our full HD comp. And I call this text 1. Select text tool and type your text. Now we need to animate this, so open text layer, go to animate and select position, and opacity. Change X position, -300. And opacity 0%. Now select animate to 1 and add expression selector. Here I have delay expression. So copy the expression. Open expression selector, hold Alt key and click on stopwatch icon, and paste it here. Also change based on character to words. Now duplicate the text layer and change the text. You can also change the text color. And move the layer view frame forward. You can also change the font style italic. Now duplicate the layer one more time, and change your text and font. Also offset the layers. Perfect. Now we need to animate the opacity of top text. Go to view frame forward, hit T for opacity, and add a keyframe, then go to 2 to 3 frame forward, and change opacity 0%. Then again go to view frame forward, and change the opacity. Similarly, do the same thing view frame forward. Select all keyframes and select toggle hold keyframe. Cool. Now go to main comp and drag text 1 comp into the timeline. And adjust left side of the comp. Also change the rotation -15 degree. You can decrease the size little bit. And also move the layer view frame forward. Perfect. You can also turn on the transform collapse icon. Perfect, it's look good to me. Now add some description in bottom side of our main text. So select text tool and type your description. Now we also need to animate this, so open text layer, go to animate and select position and opacity. Change Y position 200. And opacity 0%. Select animate to 1 and add expression selector, open expression selector. Copy delay expression. Hold Alt key and click on stopwatch icon, and paste it here. Also change based on character to lines. And move the layer view frame forward. Cool. Now we need to create Order Now button. So select Rounded Rectangle tool, and create a shape like this. Stroke none. And add fill color according to your choice. Open Shape Layer and increase the roundness. Now we need to animate this. So hit S for scale. Go to around 20 frame forward and add a keyframe, then go to first frame, unlink scale, and change X scale 0%. Select both keyframes and easy ease them. And make your graph like this. Perfect. Now we need to add our text, so select Text tool and type your text. Then again open Text Layer and add position and opacity. Change X position around -100. And opacity 0%. Select Animator and add Expression Selector, then copy Delay Expression. Hold Alt key and click on stopwatch icon, and paste it here. And change based on character to words. Move the both layer few frame forward. Perfect. Now we need to add our 50% off tag. So select Ellipse tool. Fill color none. And increase the stroke. And create a shape like this. You can also change the stroke color according to your choice. Open Shape Layer. And change the ellipse size. Make sure your ellipse size and stroke size should be same. Perfect. Now add trim paths. Go to first frame and add a keyframe on end. And end amount 0%. Then go to few frame forward and change end amount 100%. Select both keyframes and easy ease them. And make your graph like this. Also move the layer few frame forward. Now select Text tool and type your text. And apply the same delay expression. I am skipping this part so that you don't have to wait. After add our text it looks like this. Perfect. Now create a new composition. This is our transition comp. Drag transition footage into the timeline. Go to main comp and drag transition comp into the timeline. And change layer mode silhouette luma. Here you can see. Cool. Select all layers and move few frame forward. Perfect. Now create new adjustment layer. And search curves effect. And adjust your curves. Then search unsharp mask effect. And increase radius 5. Now create one more adjustment layer. And search exposure effect. Increase the exposure amount too. We need to trim the exposure layer from both sides after 3 to 4 frames forward. Now we need to animate the scale of our media layer, where our exposure layers start. Hit S for scale, and add a keyframe on scale. Then go to few frame forward, and increase the scale 10%. Now again go to view frame forward, and decrease the scale 10%. Select all keyframes, then select toggle hold keyframe. Now again duplicate the exposure layer, and move 2 to 3 frame forward. Perfect. Our animation has done. Hit 0 for render. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the video, so please, like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel. For more tutorial I'll see you in the next video.